Hello everyone. Today we have some hot news. A family secret of Diep has been revealed. And CEO James has shown great courage by standing up to protect Diep. It's a surprising development that you definitely won't want to miss. Let's watch this video to get all the detail. The situation begins in an atmosphere of tense, yet heartfelt and sincere work dynamics. CEO James's agricultural project is in its experimental phase, with the goal of improving farmers' lives. Workers are busy at the fields, fixing broken machinery and continuing to push forward with the project. But they're also facing challenges, like water seeping into the equipment, or having fewer workers due to the... Despite being busy with important tasks, CEO James remains attentive to everyone around him, from the workers to Tuan, someone with a close relationship to him. He consistently shows patience, encouragement, and support not only in work matters, but also in family issues, such as taking care of Tuan's mother's health. There's a clear sense of care, respect, and responsibility in every word James. As for Diep, although she hasn't directly participated in this conversation, Tuan's revelation about her will be a major turning point in their relationship, raising big questions about honesty and trust between the characters. This situation is not just about work issues, but also reflects relationships, sacrifice, and responsibility toward family and community. Each character displays very genuine emotions, from anxiety and gratitude to the courage to face the truth. Tuan is facing a difficult and complicated decision. He confesses to CEO James that he has hidden the truth about Diep, the girl who is not his sister, but actually someone entirely different. This revelation fills Tuan with guilt and heartbreak, as he has lied not only to his mother, but also to James, the person he respects. Tuan didn't want to upset his mother, who is seriously ill, and has always hoped to find her lost daughter, creating a deep sense of sorrow within him. Tuan also expresses his inner torment when he says that he knows about Diep's family, but out of love for his mother, he kept this secret all this time. The conflict between honesty and the love he feels for his mother creates a chaotic mix of emotions in Tuan's words, making him feel guilty yet powerless in this situation. Despite this, Tuan still shows respect for James and is determined to prepare carefully before facing Diep, hoping that she will accept the truth without being further hurt. CEO James, while listening to Tuan's story, does not scold him. Instead, he shows understanding and empathy. James doesn't want Tuan to carry more pain when facing Diep and advises him to choose the right time to address the issue. This shows that James is someone who understands human psychology, knowing when to act and when to be patient. The conversation also reveals the care and emotions between the characters, especially the relationship between Tuan and Diep, the person he once loved, like a sister. In Tuan's eyes, Diep has brought great joy to his mother, but he doesn't want to put her through another shock. Finally, when Tuan invites James to go see the F25 rice variety they have planted, part of the invitation seems to be Tuan's way of regaining his calm and focusing on important projects, allowing him to temporarily forget the worries about his family relationships. The situation in this conversation is truly emotional, with difficult decisions, concerns about family, and responsibility. The feelings of the characters are conveyed in each word, both sincere and tormented, making the listener moved and reflective. A warm and intimate scene unfolds when a character, perhaps a maid or staff member, visits Diep's house and brings gifts from James, items like chickens, ducks, and livestock feed. This dialogue highlights a special care from James toward Diep, showing a simple yet meaningful gesture that emphasizes James's thoughtfulness and generosity. The recipient's emotions are also quite evident. When given the livestock feed and the chickens and ducks, they not only express joy, but also show deep respect and gratitude, saying thank you sincerely. Particularly, the phrase, "Oh, here are the little creatures." Upon seeing the baby chickens and ducks reflects joy and a gentle care for these small beings, illustrating the recipient's attentive and loving nature. The line, "Wait a minute, I'll make a house for you guys," further highlights thoughtfulness and attention to detail, as this person not only thinks about providing food, but also plans to create a proper living space for the chickens and ducks. This demonstrates love, care, and a strong sense of responsibility for the small creatures they are nurturing. This situation brings a sense of warmth and humanity, showing concern not only in work matters, but also in daily life. Even though these actions are small, they are full of sincere affection and care between the characters. The agricultural project, led by CEO James, shows promising progress, with the trial of the cherry tomato variety proving successful in the local soil. The character reporting on it expresses optimism about the project's future, mentioning the harvest is expected in 2 to 3 weeks. The character's determination to expand the project if successful reflects commitment. When discussing the rice trial, the character is confident in the positive results, but remains humble, acknowledging limited practical experience in agriculture. The emotional shift occurs as he shows respect and professionalism towards CEO James. The question of whether Diep will be able to handle the truth about their relationship adds tension, reflecting the internal struggle and emotional conflict of the characters. The situation explores progress in the agricultural work while also delving into complex personal emotions and relationships, particularly between Tuon and Diep. In a warm, affectionate atmosphere, Diep always loves and cares for animals or children, gently guiding them with phrases like, "Come in here and grow strong." Diep expresses joy and affection, especially when witnessing close moments, such as seeing the animals sleeping together. Ending with, "All right, let's go into the house." The character shows protective care. The scene depicts a serious work environment with attention to detail, but also mutual respect and care. The character's question about the machine's functionality shows their thoroughness and responsibility. Despite being in a leadership role, the character humbly admits to limited knowledge and seeks to learn. The employee offers to teach, demonstrating cooperation and enthusiasm. The invitation to celebrate the new year adds a ceremonial, respectful touch, creating a warm atmosphere. This situation highlights both the professional commitment and the friendly, respectful relationship between the characters. When Diep's mother is recovering from surgery, the characters show deep concern, love, and strong emotions during this time. At first, the medical staff or caregivers demonstrate professionalism and care when performing medical procedures. "Grandma, I'll connect the 4 for you. Okay, please lie still for me." These words show thoughtfulness and respect for the patient. Diep expresses deep affection for her mother when she says, "Mum, please get well soon and come back to me." This phrase reflects her longing and hope for her mother's recovery, as well as the boundless love Diep has for her. Phrases like, "I don't want to lose you again," or "Mum, don't break your promise," highlight Diep's worry and fear of losing her beloved mother. When her mother wakes up and says, "I'm fine, don't cry, my daughter," it not only shows her mother's comforting words, but also reflects the mother's love and desire to protect her child, even while facing difficulties herself. Diep reacts with great emotion, and phrases like, "I love you so much, Mum," or "Don't cry anymore." When her mother says, "Stop crying, I'll cry with you," we can clearly feel the vulnerability and profound maternal love. The mother doesn't want to see her child suffer, even though she herself is enduring hardship. This is a very moving scene that highlights the sacred bond of motherhood. Finally, when the doctor announces that some tests will be done and invites the children to step outside, it is a gentle transition from emotional concern to a more practical tone. However, the doctor's care and attention create a sense of reassurance, as the mother is stable and needs continued care. This situation highlights strong emotions such as worry, the unconditional love children have for their parents, and the resilience of the mother. The emotions of the characters are clearly shown through each line, creating a space full of warmth, emotion, and also hope and faith in the future. Stop crying. If you keep crying like this, I won't let you visit your mother next time. This tough love approach conveys both concern and a desire for order. Diep responds with strength, expressing her exhaustion and hope for things to return to normal. The tension increases when the main character invites Diep to a coffee shop for a serious conversation. The character hesitates before revealing the painful truth. "Actually, you're not my real sister." This shatters Diep's trust, leading to feelings of betrayal and disappointment. Her response, "So, Mum isn't my real mother either," deepens the emotional weight of the revelation. Diep's anger and sorrow intensify as she reflects on the situation, particularly the realization that she had been living a lie. Her question, "Why did you treat me like this?" captures her agony, while the line, "I'd rather you had hidden the truth," shows her deep disappointment in the character's choice to reveal such a painful truth. The final line, "She must be very disappointed in me," reveals the speaker's regret over causing Diep's pain, leaving a sense of emptiness and sorrow. The entire situation highlights the complexity of familial love when faced with harsh truths, showing the emotional depth, regret, and heartbreak in their relationship. Then, Toon shares his own inner turmoil, confessing that he had suspected the truth from the beginning, but was too afraid to say anything. "I was afraid that if I told you, it would make you sad," reveals Toon's deep care for Diep and his hesitance to cause her further pain. It highlights his empathy, knowing the importance of truth, but also the difficulty of delivering it. The conversation also delves into the idea of familial bonds beyond blood relations. There are people who aren't related by blood, but they live together with so much affection and love for each other. Expresses the idea that love and connection do not rely on biological ties. Diep may not be the biological daughter, but the love shared between her and the woman she called mother was real and irreplaceable. Diep's question, "Why is the world so cruel to me?" speaks to the overwhelming sense of despair and confusion she feels. She had just found a sense of belonging and love with her adopted mother, and now that has been torn away. This question is a raw expression of the pain of feeling betrayed by life itself. Even amidst Diep's grief, Toon remains firm in his reminder that the truth is still the truth. He encourages her to be strong and face reality, even though it's painful. He stresses that her love and care for her mother are still valid and will help her find peace in her heart. Toon's support is heartfelt. He understands the importance of moving forward without losing the emotional connections that were meaningful to Diep. His advice to listen to your feelings shows a gentle push for Diep to honor her emotions and act according to what feels right to her. While the truth is painful, Toon hopes that Diep will find the strength to preserve the love she shared, without letting this harsh revelation destroy it. The final moment when Toon shares his own experience with his father adds a layer of empathy and understanding to the conversation. "Sometimes, my dad treats me like an outsider," highlights that Toon, too, understands the pain of feeling disconnected from a parent. This makes the conversation feel deeply relatable and human, reinforcing the idea that love isn't always bound by blood. Overall, this dialogue reflects the intense emotional battle between reason and feelings. Diep is torn between protecting her heart and accepting a painful truth. Toon, though unable to change the past, continues to offer his support, urging Diep to keep the authenticity of the feelings she shared with her mother. Despite the truth that now threatens to undo it all, the scene is a moving portrayal of love, loss, and resilience, showing the complexity of human emotions and relationships. Thank you all for watching today's video. The unexpected situations and the courage of CEO James have really left a strong impression. So, what do you think about Diep's family secret and James' actions? Please leave your thoughts in the comments below. We're really looking forward to hearing from you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any exciting videos. See you in the next videos. Let me know if you'd like any adjustments.